Hello and welcome to the judging session for week 66 of the SpottoCash Dream Holiday competition. You've been playing all week to win your dream holiday and now it's time to choose a winner. So let's get started. First of all, let's meet our three judges.
Hi, good morning. I'm Gary Hopkins, Level 7 referee, qualified 2005.
John Radcliffe, Senior Level 5 referee with the London Football Association, started in 1976.
Chris Henry again, folks. LFA referee for the past 13 years.
Plenty of experience on the judging panel again this week. The judges will now individually and without conferring place their own spot where they think the centre of the ball should be. Once they've confirmed these spots, they'll be transferred onto the screen of our head judge John Radcliffe, and the judges will then debate with each other where that final winning pixel will be, and we'll know who's won our dream holiday. So guys, when you're ready, please start judging.
Okay then, let's start judging. All set? Okay, let's commence. Oh, now then. Let's confirm the spot then. I've confirmed.
Confirmed.
Gary, confirmed. Chris?
Yes.
So we'll continue to judging. And we will start judging for today's competition. So Chris and myself are very close together. Gary has gone a lot lower on the x-axis, but the same on the y-axis as Chris. So a difference of opinion between two of us, between one of us and the other two. So Gary, you're a little out of sync with us there, so come to you first.
Okay. The player in the red and white stripes doesn't appear to be moving. He appears to be very, very static. So I've given more credibility to his eye line than that of the player in the blue and white, who clearly you can see from the air in his shirt and the position of his hair, has jumped and come down. He's also straining slightly, hence the line that I have as to where I put the ball, because he's moving slightly towards his left in order to get what was to head the ball. And therefore I've taken the eye line of the red and white player and the eye line of the blue player intersecting at that sort of height. Also, I think with the position of the hair, it looks like a recent, it's only just headed, because it hasn't come back down again, and therefore I placed the ball a bit closer than you gentlemen have.
So you feel that this player has played the ball?
I do.
Evidence from the hair, evidence from the shirt there, it is coming up, I agree with that. And then the eye line here, we'll come back to that in a moment, but that's an interesting concept there, that this player could have headed the ball, and so the ball could be now leaving from him. He's looking straight up in there in sort of that direction. Eye line there, so it is possible to be in that scenario. But Chris, like me, you've gone a little bit higher.
Yeah.
In fact, quite a bit higher.
Yeah.
So can you come in and explain that position?
Well, I disagree with Gary. I don't think the guy in the blue has jumped, because if you notice, he's been held by the red and white player. If you notice, the arm is locked, so there's no chance he could have jumped already to head that ball. You understand me? No chance. He was being held, so there was a foul being committed at that moment. Notice his hand across the guy's chest, and the guy has him locked in, so there's no chance he could have jumped there. Yeah. What I've done is looking at the eyeballs of the guy in the blue. It's way back in his head, way back.
Yep.
You understand? Way all the way back, and I kind of diagonal this eye line with the guy in the red, and that's where I got the eye judgment from, because that's where they crossed.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I measured it up. So
Yeah, I take that and I see that, and that's why I've gone in that, taking in this eye line here and this eye line here. I concentrated today on the eye lines because I felt that both players had something to offer here today. So I went for an intersection from this eye line, as you said, it's well back, and this eye line here, which gave me roughly the same area as you, Chris. You're slightly higher because you're probably taking this eye line here as well, and so that may bring that into play. Let's go back to you now, Gary, having listened to what Chris said about this. This is interesting now. I think this is fundamental. I agree that there's some puffing of the shirt here. One of my concerns looking at this, there was no puffing of the shirt here. Now, if he had been in there, we've seen in the past, you know, air trapped in the top of the shirt, particularly on this side, if he had gone up. So there may be some doubt, and Chris is saying, is he locked in there?
Well, I actually took the opposite view to Chris there. I felt that he was actually holding him off and that he wasn't interlocked. And it may well be that he hasn't got massive off the ground, but it's the giveaway sign of the hair that it actually has moved. I mean, people's hairs do not go up unless they are if there's some movement. Admittedly, on the other guy, his hair was not going to move at all because there isn't much there.
Okay, let's take that is a very good point, Chris, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, the hair is in the air there. There's no hair in the air here, but that's not going to help us at all. This gentleman's looking into the general area here at the back. So let's say that he has played the ball. So we agree on that. He's played the ball. So therefore, it's going to be in this sort of direction. Now, the problem now is, what is the height, gentlemen, from this position? Are we going to, Gary, dismiss this eye line completely and just go on this eye line, by which you may be correct there, or me and myself and Chris have said, yes, this player is still looking at that ball, in which case it is going to be higher.
Yeah, I mean, I struggled with actually trying to work out exactly what he was looking at, what his eye line was, but I agree that he is actually the more important one, because he gives you one gives you just clearly the vertical, he gives you the intersection, and it may well be that I got that wrong in terms of how high. I just think definitely that he has headed the ball, and it's gone up virtually vertical from him. So on that line, the same line as Chris, and then intersecting there, I'd be quite willing to accept that it could be higher.
Right, so you actually are virtually the same there on the y-axis. I'm slightly closer because I went for that eye line against that one. If you went for this one, I think Chris is probably spot on there. This one may be slightly further over. We can either go between us but closer to Chris, virtually in line with you. Let me just put that in there and see. Come out and try again. They've gone probably a little bit too low there. Again, not quite in that line. So close together, not easy to get. A little bit further, Chris? What do you reckon? We're between us there, or do you think we should be
put it
closer to you?
Closer to me, below, just above Gary's, because I think I've just consider what Gary said. Maybe he hasn't jumped ahead, actually head the ball.
But if we get the eye line there, we're perfect there on that cross section. I'd sooner keep it. Let's go with yours. If you're saying that, Gary's is important.
Yeah. You might have headed it up just as a controlled header, not really a header to head it away.
How about that? We're taking in that eye line there. We're spot on there. We're taking in that eye line there. Look at that going across there. It's perfect.
It's perfect,
and if you look at that, it's slightly skewed coming across to that. I think that's pretty from that evidence there. Would you agree, Gary?
Yeah.
Chris, you're happy with that?
I'm happy with that.
So we've come to you today, Chris, having looked at the evidence. So today's position is based on the fact that we feel that both players' eye lines are important in today's picture. We feel that this player has headed the ball. The evidence for that is that the hair is in the air, slightly flattened on the forehead from an impact of the ball. There is air in the shirt, which indicates that he's probably jumped. Coming down, probably not jumped that far in the air because there's no air in the shirt here. This player, look at the grimace on the face there. So I think he's still very important in terms of looking there across. So we take that eye line, this eye line, and where they intersect, we have placed the position of the ball this morning. Okay? So we confirm that. And the pixels are X891, Y237. That's X891, Y237. And let's continue to our winning holiday. Some person going on a nice holiday today. The person is Hayden Campbell of the United Kingdom, and they're going to the Lake District. Nice time of the year to be going there. And their pixel was X880, Y240. That's 880Y240. Hayden Campbell, congratulations, you're going to the Lake District.
Thank you very much to our judges, and there we have it. Hayden Campbell is the winner of week 66 of the SpottoCash Dream Holiday competition. Congratulations, Hayden, and you're off to the Lake District. Well done. Unfortunately, the competition will be closing now for a couple of weeks while we do some work and maintenance on the website, but we'll be sure to keep you updated as and when we're back, so keep an eye on your email inbox. Thank you all for playing, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.